So it's a double feature night. It's almost midnight. It's time to pick a second movie. 2 for a Drunken movie review. So he decided he was going to pick a movie, and I was going to decide to pick a movie myself, and then we'll decide which one we're going to choose to watch.
After we show him. So here we go.
Because he doesn't know what I picked, and I don't know what he picked.
I got it right here.
I got mine right here.
You got yours right there?
Yeah.
And what do you guys think we're going to watch?
Mine's a triple feature, but the one that I want to watch is Midnight Movie.
What?
Well, you got a double feature. Which one did you want to watch?
Midnight Movie.
Oh, well, that makes it easy. Midnight Movie it is.
How you gonna fucking pick Midnight Movie?
I like Midnight Movie.
Dude, I haven't seen Midnight Movie in a really long time. Remember,
Never seen it.
I was telling you about it at Zia Records? I was like, man, you gotta check this movie out one of these days.
I watched this movie a long time ago. I enjoyed it, and I recommended it to this guy when we were at Zia, and he came across it. I was like, dude, you gotta get that.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So, it makes perfect sense. It's almost midnight. Let's watch it.
It is almost 2 minutes to midnight.
2 minutes to midnight. Midnight Movie.
Midnight Movie? We're gonna watch Midnight Movie?
This thing brand new. Gonna break the seal.
Nope. We're gonna watch this one. See, because mine's already open. Because I've already watched it. Don't break my seal.
Liar.
Look, all right. How would it be open? Why would it be open if I hadn't watched it already?
Because you bought it used, bitch.
You buy this used? Bought your mom used.
She was used already.
And abused. Based on your memory of the film, what would you, from a 0 to a 12, what do you think it was?
I would give it at least a 6.
Okay, right down the middle there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
I liked it. I didn't hate it.
Nice. Yeah, I remember you spoke very highly of it in the store. You're like, you should get a copy.
Yeah,
this
I was like,
pretty
good.
good.
I watched this.
And so I picked it up, and it's been a while. I haven't seen it yet, but I think I have about 700 other movies I haven't seen yet. So
I think you got more than that.
So here we go.
Midnight Movie.
Midnight Movie. At 2 minutes of midnight, bitches.
That's already midnight. We gotta start the show.
Fuck.
There we go.
Midnight Movie. All right, here we go. Start the show. Oh, I see you bobbing your head.
2 hours later.
So Midnight Movie is over. It is apparently like 80-something minutes after midnight, give or take.
We didn't die.
We're crooked.
Are we crooked? Just like the movie at the credits?
Yeah, we're just as crooked as the credits on that movie.
Crooked letter I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't realize we were so crooked when I... But, anyways,
I enjoyed it.
that was a good movie. Yeah.
It was like watching for the first time because it's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I told you about it.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It came out like 2006 and been since then since I've ever seen it.
Came out in 2008.
Or 8. Yeah.
But this movie right here was, like you said, I think you said you liked the concept of it. It was kind of like original idea.
Yeah.
At least, you can't have a horror movie that hasn't had certain elements of it done in other horror movies. But the idea in this movie is that these people, just random people, go into a movie theater to watch a midnight movie.
Yep.
And, it's one of those theaters that plays like the low budget or off the wall kind of horror movies. And then, so they're sitting there and they actually kind of become part of the movie. And, it takes them takes them a while to realize that they're actually a part of the movie and, going from there. So that was a pretty fun concept. I liked the characters. I think all but one of the characters they really wanted you to kind of like. There was one guy who was a real douchebag. Guy left his girlfriend, and ran off. But it was fun. The characters were good. They all had like an intention, like a purpose. Felt really bad. There was one guy who went downstairs, thought he was gonna get a little sneak peek at a girl's boobie or snatch or something.
Tattoo.
And so he did her a favor, and he ends up getting killed for it. But
he got whacked.
But it had a great story, and the end, like all the way through the characters, they're like you kind of at a point knew certain people were gonna die. You knew it was gonna go a certain way, but they were still kind of creative with how they got them and did that. Kind of killed them off and stuff like that. But I was saying as we were watching, like, a great idea for a sequel, and I won't go into that because spoilers, but, we won't give too many spoilers on this because this is a good movie. I want you guys to go watch it. First of all, give us a thumbs up, watch the movie, then leave a comment down below. Tell us what your thoughts were if you haven't seen it already. If you have seen it, just leave your comments, but still give us a thumbs up, or don't, and suck it.
I feel like this movie has been out for a while, and I don't think a lot of people has actually watched it.
No, you know what? I don't understand why this didn't get a bigger following than it did.
Yeah.
I can see someday down the road this being like a cult classic.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know why it isn't more popular. But anyways, the storyline goes along, and then at the end, there's a reason that I won't give that it's totally set up for a sequel. Now, it's not as blatantly obvious as some movies are for sequels, but this is definitely a movie that could have a sequel. Would have been different than, like, my thought of how they should have done a sequel, but they could definitely do a sequel, and I wish they would.
That'd be cool.
I wish they would. And if you see the movie, what happens at the very end, there's like two people running. One of them kind of makes it, the other one doesn't. Well, the one that doesn't, we got to figure out what happens to that person. Give us a sequel. Maybe the one person that made it could go back and get the other person, kind of thing. But
rewind the tape.
I would love to see a sequel.
Start it all over so they can save the people that died.
Yeah, start that movie over. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Because anyways, the people are part of the movie, and so they figure out that when they see people on camera that they know or places that they recognize, now the movie is near them, not the actual movie itself, and then they're in danger. So rewind the movie, start it over, go through the process again, and try and save the people that end up getting killed in the movie before. That would be a good idea for a sequel. Anyways.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this. Like I said, glad I recommended it to you.
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. But I think I'm ready to rate this movie.
All right.
You got anything else you want to add before we rate this movie?
Not really. I mean, I enjoyed it. And like I said before, it felt like I watched it for the very first time again, even though I've seen it once before, back in 2004?
2008.
Okay, yeah.
So with that being said, I think it's time to rate this here, bitch.
Alright.
Midnight movie. I do love, like I was talking about, the title credit there, the way it's Midnight Movies written. That's pretty cool.
The font.
Yeah, but it's the whole with the lights around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Did like that. So you originally thought it was a 6.
Yeah.
That's what you kind of remembered it as.
Yeah, seeing it for the first time many years ago.
Yeah. You know what? I liked, at first, there were some things that were kind of questionable for me. But there was the two doctors that were talking, their acting wasn't the greatest. And then there was the killer killed everybody in the hospital. This is not a spoiler. This is the very beginning of the movie. He kills everybody in this hospital as he's escaping, really, really quickly. And there's blood everywhere, really, really quickly. Which I kind of was like, it's a little too fast.
Spoiler alert! That was the same exact building that you were supposed to film your ending.
Yeah, no.
Clown Motel.
Well, we actually filmed the outside of the ending of Clown Motel there.
Yeah.
But I think that part of the film got cut.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Oops. What are you gonna do?
Small world.
Suck it, director guy. But yeah, no, exactly. It's an old asylum in L.A., really close to downtown L.A. that we used. But anyways, I like this movie, and not to make this video here too long, I am.
I thought you would like it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this a 4.5.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
You liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
It.
There's certain, like, in watching a movie, there's certain things that I want to see. I want to be entertained. I don't want to feel like it's dragging forever, unless there's, like, a reason for it. I was entertained. It didn't drag. For a, like, low budget or a B horror, because this wasn't obviously, it's not Star Wars, so it's
there was some money put into it.
There definitely was. So I don't know that it was a low budget, but it was definitely not... released in theaters widespread or anything like that I remember. So
I don't know if it was released in theaters.
Yeah, I don't remember it ever. But anyways, because of being like a horror movie that isn't mainstream, like I don't know, some I don't even know what some of these bullshit. Us, is that one of... Like, that movie, I haven't bothered seeing it because that's such bad reviews. But, like, a mainstream horror movie, it was a horror movie, is the bottom line. I guess forget what I'm trying to say there. It was a horror movie. Horror movies have certain criteria, certain things that always happen. You always get the crazy, scared, naked chick running with their boobs out or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So... they did meet a lot of the criteria, things that I expect to happen. And then there were some very funny things, like a scene that you can't see is playing behind the camera right now, where there's this big buff kind of Dog the Bounty Hunter looking guy whose girlfriend's blowing him in the movie theater. So that was pretty damn funny and unexpected. And I didn't really notice it at first. And then it's like, wait, where's the girlfriend? Oh God, there's her head bobbing right there. Yeah. So definitely very funny moments, some kind of scary moments, some pretty good effects, and then a pretty involved story that you kind of had to figure out. So I liked it. I thought it was great. Could have been better, a little bit better. Actors could have been good. And then... some like the way the dude got away so fast, but there was blood everywhere at the beginning, and then upstairs in the movie theater, long crazy turning winding hallways and everything. Like, dude, movie theaters aren't that big, okay? So that was kind of like but a lot of it I really did like. They did a pretty good job with this one. That's what I say about it. 4.5. So.
And like before we watched the movie, it had been a while since I've seen it.
And I was just asking you to guess.
I guessed it a 6, but after watching it again and enjoying it,
Did you guess it a 6?
I guessed it a 6.
You guessed it a 6.
Yeah, because that's what I thought of them ratings.
So what are you gonna give it right here?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
I enjoyed it, and I would definitely watch it again.
What could they have done better?
More movies?
Okay, that's true. I mean, that's very true, because there was only one set. Yeah. Well, anyways, we definitely recommend. If you have not seen Midnight Movie, go get yourself a copy, check it out, watch it somewhere. Yeah. Definitely worth the watch.
It's not expensive. It's a cheap movie to watch. That's a good one.
And with that being said, I think we're done. Thank you for watching. Make sure to thumbs it up.
And go fuck yourself. Or not.
Need more beer.